That could be the difference, that little hop.
Well, Lamort took a hop as well, so based on the quality of the two routines, it's going to be very close.
Ivankov awaits his score.
I really like his body positions. Really nice, clean, tight arch, gorgeous, laid out, full twisting double back. There's the slight hop. If he would have nailed it, the gold would be his for sure. Now it's slightly in question.
This is the silver medalist on beam from the '98 European Championships, Olga Teslenko of Ukraine.
She has such a beautiful style on this event. Oh, just a slight little break there. Won't be too big a deduction, though. Every pose is just picture perfect. Toes pointed, legs straight. Her form is most impressive.
She has a lot of confidence on this event. She hopes to, her goal is to win a medal in Sydney on this event, and she certainly has the skills and the complete technique, doesn't she?
And the style.
The chime signifies the beginning of the warm-up period for the first half of our second rotation.
Nice tumbling pass down. Good land. Oh, just one little step. But I really love the routine. It's just beautiful form from start to finish.
Gymnastics still to be completed on tape from earlier this evening. Let's go back to Greg Lewis with the final two events of the gymnastics competition.
Welcome back. The standings in the rings. Chris Lamort of New York still atop the leaderboard here. Ivankov's score was a 9.675. He is 25 thousandths behind in second. Cholon is third. And here comes a man who could unsettle the top three. This is Alexei Bondarenko of Russia, originally from Kazakhstan. Fourth in the rings in the '98 Europeans. And second in the Goodwill games all around.
Greg, I have to say about that score for Ivankov, I thought his score was a little bit low. Because he took the hop on the landing, he put it right in the judge's lap, and I think that our hometown gymnast got the benefit of the doubt, let's say there. Nothing against Chris Lamort. I think he's a terrific performer, but I think Ivankov should be at least tied with him. Bondarenko has the potential to beat both of them, but he'll have to be perfect because the scores are very tight, within 25 thousandths of a point. This is a nice combination. Two in a row, doubles within the rings, and a clean swing to the handstand. That's the best we've seen him do that. Oh, there's the landing.
Well, Chris Lamort has things to be nervous about now as he awaits the score of Alexei Bondarenko.
It may be all academic because Blaine Wilson could beat all of them, and he's coming up last. This is an amazing combination. Two doubles within the rings. The first laid out, the second one in the tuck position. And what's so impressive is how he swung cleanly to that handstand.
Ling of China, balance beam, just 15 years old, and this is the favorite, according to her coaches, to win the balance beam in Sydney, 2000 games.
It's a pretty big prediction, but I've seen her work out on this event, and I might be right there with them. Oh, no. Very, very difficult mount on the balance beam if you're just the slightest bit off. That's too bad because this is the routine that could win.
Beam is only 4 inches wide, 4 feet high.
Watch the amplitude on that pass. That is so difficult, first and foremost. But to be that high off the balance beam on that middle skill is unbelievable. There's really no way in the world that what happened to her teammate is not affecting their performance. It's just, particularly on the balance beam, it's very easy to let things come in to your mind. Still, they are showing us what they hope to tonight, and that gymnastics is beautiful, even when mistakes are made, as she made early in the routine. There's no getting around how lovely that routine is choreographed.
Ling
Watch her, she's just the tiniest little bit off. She's straight, but once she starts to swing down, she comes down more on one leg. That is unbelievable. That's just phenomenal. She is so high on that middle element, and it's difficult to begin with.
Bondarenko awaits his score, needs a 9.7 to take the lead or tie for the lead. He only gets a 9.675. He is now tied for second with Ivankov, and Blaine Wilson comes up. If Lamort or Wilson win, they will become the first American male gymnast to win a Goodwill gold since Lance Ringnauld tied for first on the high bar back in 1990 in an individual event.
Blaine was a finalist at the Olympics. He knows the pressure of the finals. He knows what he has to do.
But how about the right shoulder, Bart?
That inverted cross is not as good as some of the others. Here is the move that really cranks his shoulder, and he's a little low.
Been enduring rotator cuff problems.
He has a very explosive dismount. Look at the control in that handstand. Here's his power. Uh-oh. Like the others, a hop. This will be interesting to see what the judges will do here.
It will take more than 9.7 to pull the lead away from teammate Chris Lamort.
This is the bounce cross. You can see the strain in his face. The right shoulder is a little lower, and that's the shoulder where the problem is. You know that hurts. Same dismount that we saw from Ivankov and the same hop that we saw from Ivankov. Now it's in the hands of the judges, and it's pretty solid. I don't know what they're going to come up with this time.
Gia on the balance beam, 9.250. We move to Kristen Maloney of the USA.
Very lucky to have drawn the last position, competing as the final competitor here.
From Allentown, Pennsylvania, where she trains with the Parkettes.
She was a finalist at the World Championships last year on this event.
The last champion on the balance beam in the '94 Goodwill Games was American Shannon Miller.
Very big pass on the balance beam. Good landing. So much concentration, so many repetitions in the gym to perfect this event, and particularly to prepare for competition. She's trying to stick the landing right here. Excellent job. She has done her job. That's as well as Kristen can do this routine. No movement on most of the landings throughout.
Kristen Maloney, USA. Her favorite color is green, and maybe it'll be green prize money tonight, $2,000 for first.
I think first and foremost she's looking for gold. When you go for landings like that, that's what you have in mind.
Score for Blaine Wilson of the USA, 9.650. It ranks him fourth, so America's Chris Lamort will win the rings competition. Ivankov and Alexei Bondarenko will be tied for second. Kristen Maloney's score, ranked number one, 9.775. She got the green and the gold.